This is Soft Rant with Amma, the pod where real conversation happens and soft rants come alive. Here, no topic is off limits, no perspective is too small, and every voice matters. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the rant, the laugh, and the truth that connects us all. Hey you, welcome back to Soft Rant with Amma. You know how we do here. It's about real talk, soft rant, and those conversations we don't always get to have out loud. So lately, it has been raining cat and dog in all the areas of Lagos. I don't know about other states, but I know it has been pouring in Lagos. And trust Lagos now, anywhere there is a little breeze of rain, everywhere is flooded. So this does me checking out and making sure that you're fine, you are safe. And if you have your manager or your team is stressing you, please tell them you don't want to be stressed. But please don't say it in front of them so that nothing will happen. So lately I've been thinking about my life and I'm wondering what exactly is happening. You know, as you get older, there are some very deep thoughts you begin to get. Why? Maybe because you're getting older and all of a sudden you have to be mature, you have to be responsible and whatnot. So I was just thinking that why are some certain things the way they are? And I did a little bit of research and realized that some young adults are stuck in one place for a very long time, meaning that some people have difficulty in letting things go. I mean, you're stuck in a job, you're stuck in a relationship, you're stuck in a career that you hate so much, but you don't want to let go because of fear. I mean, fear of the unknown, or fear of disappointment, or fear of what the future holds. So I decided to dissect and have that conversation with you all. You know how we do it. We talk about everything basically. So today's episode has been really sitting heavy in my heart. That is the art of letting go when holding on costs so much. Like I said, I did go into research and I realized that we all held on to something longer than we should. A friendship that expired 5 years ago, a relationship that feels like a tug of war, or the job that drains the life out of us but pays the bills. Holding on is human, but sometimes it costs way more than it's worth. The real question is, why do we do this to ourselves? Why is letting go so hard? For starters, like I mentioned earlier, fear of the unknown, fear of starting over, fear of what if nothing comes better along. Sometimes it's not even that we are happy, it's just that we are used to it. And let's not forget hope, that little voice that say maybe it will change, maybe they will come around, maybe next week that my oga will finally appreciate me. Hope is beautiful, but sometimes it keeps us stuck in places we have outgrown. We waste our energy hoping for a turnaround that never comes. Holding on isn't free. It costs a lot, emotionally, mentally, physically. Now, emotionally, it drains your peace. Mentally, it clusters your thoughts. Physically, it even shows up in stress, sleepless nights, or just constant feeling of being tired. Take relationship, for example. Holding on to someone who is clearly checked out is like trying to keep the ice cream from melting in the sun. It's messy, frustrating, and honestly, it's not worth it. Or work. Now, I have a personal example on this. Staying on a job you hate so much because of the paycheck. Oh goodness, there's this job I hated doing. I did that job for more than 2 years. I hated my very existence. I hated waking up every morning, going to this damn work just because of the paycheck. But every Sunday, you wake up just like me to get that sinking feeling in your stomach. You wake up on Monday already exhausted, not from work, but from dread. That cost too, a heavy one. So pause for a second. Ask yourself, why am I still holding on that thing that is draining me? Maybe it's time to check the bill life is charging you for it. Now let us flip that script. Here is what happens when you finally let go. I mean, this is the advantages of letting go. Funny enough, it often feels like losing at first, but over time you realize it's actually the biggest win, because letting go creates space for peace, space for growth, and space for new blessing, new experiences, new examples. Think about clearing out your closet. You resist throwing away those clothes that don't fit anymore, but the moment you let go, suddenly there is space for things that actually match up your life. That's what letting go does to you. It frees you from the burden. Now let me tell you this, peace of mind is underrated. You don't know what peace of mind does to you. Imagine not being able to sleep at night because something is always taunting you and taking away that peace. The minute to let go of what no longer serves you, you stop chasing and start attracting. You stop surviving and start living. So okay, we get it now. Letting go is necessary, but how do you actually let go? I'm going to tell you 4 ways in which you can actually let go. Accept the truth. Now stop romanticizing how it used to be. See it for how it is now. And that's the mistake some people make. They romanticize how it has always been. Oh my God, this person has always been nice. And it did not start like this. So he wasn't smoking like this. So he wasn't slapping me like this when we started. But I mean, in the relationship, you start receiving bash bush and you're still there. Please accept the truth and see it for how it is now. Set boundaries. Sometimes distance is the medicine. This is proximity boundaries. And yes, unfollowing them on Instagram is not petty. It is digital self-care. You can also keep your distance, proximity boundaries, moving away from that area, or just moving on and moving on and moving on. The next thing you can do is to shift your focus. Fill the gap with something new, a hobby, a friendship, a project, travel. I am always an advocate for seeing different places. Travel, try to fill up the experience and build up some memories. Another thing that you can do, and this is something I'm really, really interested in, is you can talk about it. Journal it, you can pray about it, or hey, you can rant about it here. And that's why we're here on Soft Rant with Amma. Remember, letting go doesn't mean you failed. It means you love yourself enough to choose space. So fam, here is the big takeaway. Holding on feels safe. Sometimes the real safety comes from letting go, because when your hands are free, you can finally receive what is truly meant for you. I would love to hear from you. What's the one thing that you've let go and how do you manage to change yourself? Send me that message and drop that comment. Slide into my DM and let's keep this conversation going. This is Soft Rant with Amma. Well, soft rant turn into real talk. Until next time, remember, sometimes letting go is the softest part that you can make.